US President Joe Biden has withdrawn from the presidential race and has announced his support for Vice President Kamala Harris as the presidential candidate. President Biden, who had been under constant pressure from his party to withdraw from the presidential race after his poor performance in the first presidential debate against Republican rival Donald Trump, has finally decided to withdraw from the race. In an open letter on the social media website X, President Biden announced his withdrawal from the presidential race, saying that serving as the US president has been the greatest honor of his life, for which he is grateful to his nation and party. President Biden said that he will address the nation during a broadcast address to share the details of his decision to withdraw from the presidential race. Along with President Biden's decision to withdraw from the presidential race, Vice President Kamala Harris has also been announced as the presidential candidate, and President Biden has expressed his full support for her. If Kamala Harris is formally nominated as the Democratic presidential candidate, she will compete against Republican candidate Donald Trump on November 5. The formal decision to nominate Kamala Harris as the presidential candidate will be made at the Democratic Party convention in Chicago from August 19th to 22, where Democratic delegates will nominate the party's presidential candidate. Kamala Harris's family background is very diverse and interesting. Her mother, Shamala Gopalan, was an Indian American who was a cancer researcher and biologist. She belonged to Chennai, India, and moved to the United States in 1958 to pursue her PhD at the University of California, Berkeley. Kamala Harris's father, Donald Harris, is a Jamaican American who was a professor of economics at Stanford University. He was born in Jamaica and later moved to the United States for education and professional opportunities. The shared story of Kamala Harris's parents and their struggles is an important part of her family background, which has had a profound impact on her life and political journey. Kamala Harris's husband name is Doug Emhoff, who is Jewish. He is a lawyer and the first second gentleman. Doug Emhoff is associated with the law firm Dillard and has a reputable position in the legal services sector. Kamala Harris and Doug Emhoff have no children of their own, but Doug Emhoff has 2 children from his previous marriage, Cole Emhoff and Ella Emhoff. Kamala Harris is their stepmother and has close relationships with them. Cole and Ella are both important parts of Kamala Harris's life, and she shares a loving and supportive relationship with them. If Kamala Harris succeeds in being elected president in the presidential election on November 5, she will become the first female president in US history and the first Indian American and African American woman to hold the office. Dr. Rumisa Ahmed, Daily Media TV, New York.